In this 5-mark subjective question, they are directing us to specify the role of the stigma in the pollen-pistil interaction. For this, we are specifying the role of the stigma is to provide the landing platform for the pollen grain, enabling the continuous chemical dialogue between the pollen and pistil. For this specification, we are getting 1 mark. And for mentioning the rejection of the incompatible pollen grain by the stigma, we are getting another 1 mark. And for specifying the promotion of the growth of the pollen tube of the compatible pollen grain leading to the fertilization by stigma, for this illustration, we are getting another 1 mark. In the post-fertilization change, we need to specify in which way double fertilization is happening for satisfying the second sub-question demand of the first optional subjective question. For this, we are specifying in the post-pollination changes, the vegetative cell of the pollen grain helps the growth of the pollen tube. For this specification, we are getting off mark. Nucleus of the generative cell divides into 2 male gamete. For this specification, we are getting another off mark. One male gamete fuses with the egg cell, resulting in a zygote, and this process is exactly termed as syngamy. For this specification, we are getting another half mark. Other male gamete fuses with the 2 polar nuclei to form the primary endosperm nucleus, or we can specify in other way, the male gamete fusion with the secondary polar nucleus to form a primary endosperm nucleus is illustrated in the event triple fusion. For this narration, we are getting another 1 mark. In this way, we are satisfying the overall 5-mark demand of the first optional subjective question. In this first sub-question of the second optional question, they are directing us to specify the placental development during the pregnancy in human female. For this, we are illustrating after implantation, finger-like projection appears on the trophoblast, which is called chorionic villi. For this specification, we are getting 1 mark. And we need to specify the villi are surrounded by the uterine tissue and maternal blood. For this specification, we are getting another 1 mark. And for specifying the chorionic villi is interdigitated with the uterine tissue to form the structural and functional unit between the developing embryo and maternal body called placenta. For this specification, we are getting another 1 mark. In this way, we are satisfying the 3-mark demand of the first sub-question or the second optional question. In the second sub-question, they are directing us to specify the role of the placenta in pregnancy, and they are directing us to specify its endocrine secretion. For this, we are illustrating the role of the placenta is to circulate the oxygen and nutrients. For this illustration, we are getting 1 mark. And for specifying the removal of the carbon dioxide and excretory product, for this illustration, we are getting off mark. And we need to specify the hormone secretion, estrogen and progesterone, along with human choriogonadotrophin and human prolactin lactogen. For this specification, we are getting another off mark. In this way, we are satisfying the second 2-mark demand of the second sub-question. In this way, we are satisfying the overall 5-mark demand of the second optional subjective question.